welcome back to Mathemata. If you're new here, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, make sure to watch all my past videos, my playlist. I think the last one that I did was a review of I'm the Grim Reaper, and then before that it was where have these webtoons gone, or where are they now? Kind of, it was like based on these webtoons that have sort of like suspiciously dropped off. Not suspiciously, let me not say suspiciously. There's nothing nefarious going on, but like webtoons that just stopped. And yeah, so for today's webtoon related content, I was thinking we should do webtoons that have gone on for quite a long time. They've gone on for quite a long time. So my first pick for this, I was going to say Girls of the Wilds. Girls of the Wilds is finished. It is finished. The only reason why I put it here is just because it's so long. It's so long. It's like 200 and something chapters. And the reason why this list even, there's a difference between webtoons that have gone on for a long time but feels like they need that time. And in no way is this list even exhaustive. I've not read a lot of webtoons. Like, I'm sure what I've read, and I've read a lot, right? But like, I'm sure it has not even tipped the iceberg of the webtoon ecosystem. But like, if something's long and it needs to be long, like, okay, the story's nowhere near finished, I can understand that. I can get that. But this list doesn't really go for that. Let's talk about Girls of the Wilds. Like, Girls of the Wilds is completed now. But like, there were some plots, there were some threads that maybe didn't need to be included in that. There was something that maybe, okay, you're in the writer's room, maybe we can cut that out. I feel like, I think I've said it in another video. I really do think so. Maybe I put it in my Girls of the Wilds review, which I have. You should also go watch that. But like, it maybe would have benefited from like 30 or so chapters less. I really do think so. There's some plot things going on that maybe didn't need to be there. Maybe did not, like, they just, there was no need for them there. There was no need for them there. That whole, when they went to the beach, that whole scene, cut that shit out. Cut that out. That's at least what, maybe 10 chapters? I don't even know. I can't remember. Let me not try and like over exaggerate or even underrated, because like, that whole thing didn't need to be there. That whole what was it? Jegu's house be about to become what's it called? About to be bought out by the land because they couldn't pay their rent, and then the little brother of Queen went and bought their house. Like, did need to be there, did not need to be there. Let's cut out about 3 whole fights. 3 fights, because you know what, like I said in my review on it, those fights are the same thing. It's copy and paste, copy and paste. Men are sexist. The men don't know Girls of the Wilds, even though it is publicly known. The Girls of the Wilds, you know they can kick your asses. It's not normal sexism that is, oh, these are girls, we just think that they can't beat us. No, there's no way you don't know about them, because it's televised, it's publicized. You know about them. Men are sexist. They go and undermine the girls that end up beating them. Like, you could have cut out. They don't need to be there. Let's just sieve through it. I can allow 1 or 2 of those fights. I can allow them because you know what? They're entertaining. I can't lie. Some of those fights, they're really entertaining. But after a while, like, it's like, come on. That whole you know, when Queen wanted to get a photo back from this guy who had taken a picture of her in the bathroom, and we all thought, oh my gosh, it was some embarrassing invasive picture. And you know what, but pictures that are taken in the bathroom without anyone's consent, they're automatically invasive, should not have been done. Disgusting, ew, gross. That man, bottom tier of society, disgusting, ew. But like, it was just a pic of her washing her hands by the sink, and we went through that whole ass fight scene, and it wasn't even that deep. I think that was so offensive. I thought that was so, the writers trying to pull the rug from under us, trying to twist something. I didn't like that at all. That whole beach scene where the girls were fighting with these other girls, I think they were Chinese girls, and they thought that they like them, the girls like Jegu, but they actually like this other non-entity character who was actually quite disgusting. I don't know. Ew. Could have been taken away. Did not need to be there. That whole love that whole relationship that you wanted to concoct with, oh, what is this song? Come on. That whole, let me just, that whole relationship that they wanted to concoct with the Girls of the Wilds, like guard, the wild guard, that one with the sexist teacher from the other school, didn't need to be there. Could have been cut out. Did not need to be there because it didn't go anywhere. And I was like, why is this here? That whole relationship y'all wanted to form between you know, that other guy who was a bad guy who ended up being bad, and Moon Young. Cut that shit out. Like, this, it did not need to be there. Didn't need to be there. Could have been cut out. No, and it's so sad because just go watch my video. Because Girls of the Wilds was so good for the longest time. It was so good, and a lot of the components are really good, but for the most part, it didn't need to be that long. It has been completed. It completed quite a while back ago. I really shouldn't be treading this old horse. It's been done, but like, it's just something that upsets me, something that annoyed me. Just wanted to bring it up here. Okay, next one, Flawless. Okay, now I don't have a review on Flawless out. It's still ongoing. It's a very long webtoon. I've actually dropped off from it. Part of the ones that I dropped off from, that was just like, you know what, I had to focus on school. I don't know if it was school, just general disinterest. School just takes away your interest in shit. Like, I actually used to read. I've not picked up a book in 2 years since I've been in foundation. Crazy. I've not watched anime since school is disgusting. Okay, so Flawless was this webtoon which I actually liked, and I stuck through it. There was a period of time they had me in the first half, not gonna lie. I was going to stop reading it because it was pissing me off. I have to do a review on it. The problem is that I don't want to have to reread it. I always have to read the webtoons that I want to review, but like, I can't imagine going through the parts that pissed me off, because they pissed me off so much. I can't imagine going through that. But you know what, maybe I'll get a review. Anyway, it's still ongoing, and that's the problem. It's ongoing, and that is the problem. I believe, personally, me, TT, believe that thing should have ended a while back ago. There was a specific time, you know, when you feel this needs to end. I have that feeling for quite a few of these webtoons on my list, quite a few of them, where it was like, this could have ended right here. I can't remember. Oh my gosh, there's a specific scene. Oh gosh. Well, is when they're well into high school together. They're cool, they're fine, they're a couple, whatever. I can't remember what scene it was that invoked me that, you know what, I'm happy. This is happiness. This is contentness. You can't end. You know what I mean? I just Flawless. Oh, by the way, did I even give a plot? Flawless is about this guy who's blind, but I don't know if it's like proper disability rep because he's blind, because he's like tough kind of blind. You know, he can see more than I can, although I can't even see that well, because the way I need glasses is not even funny. And he's also like conventionally attractive, very good looking young man, young white. Is he white though? I feel like it's not. I feel like the place isn't based in any white society. I want to say, I feel like it's based, I want to say the Philippines. I don't know why that came to my mouth. I want to say that, but I'm not sure. Don't take my word for it. I don't say that. So I don't know, maybe they're coded white, but they're not actually white, because they do look white passing, but they could just, you know, not be white as well. Fine, cool, calm, cool. But like, yeah, I don't know. It's a good story. It's a good story for the most part, and it's one of the webtoons that I can say the art grew, and as it grew, I got more content, because I didn't like the art style in the beginning, so you can actually see the visual improvements of the artist. but like I just feel like it's gone on for too long. It's gone on for too long. You could have ended it. It could have stopped a while back ago. No one would crucify you if you stopped it a while back ago. It should have ended. It could have ended a while back ago, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Let these translators breathe. Let them breathe. People who are translating it, good on you. I don't like y'all deserve more props. Y'all deserve more accolades. Like we need to run them their checks because they're translating it and it's like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. People who translate, top tier of society. Next one, Lookism. I don't know what to say about Lookism. I have not found a definitive part where I can say this needs to stop. Again, it's one of the ones that I've dropped off of from. And I can't really think of a part when I said, okay, this needs to stop. Because it manages to bring out wildly different plot lines than the ones, which is interesting. I can't lie, the plot lines are interesting. I've not read it in a longer time. Last time I dropped off, it was when I can't remember. Jay is his name. No, Jay's the rich one. I can't remember the main character, Sha, when he went off to join, those orphan society. Are they orphans? I don't even, those runaways, those castaways. That's when I dropped off. I don't even know. I'm dreading. I don't even know if I can do a review on Lookism. I think it's one of the ones that I'll say never. I probably can't do a review on it just because it's too long. Number one, it's way too long and just way too intense. There's so many things I don't think I could ever get into in depth. There's too many. It's just too much. It's just too much. It can't work for me. It can't, like, So yeah, Lookism, it's good. I can't even lie. I understand the cult following. I understand why people love it. I get it. I understand. But for me, although maybe I need to read it because you know what, like I said, I can't remember. I don't know a specific time when this should have ended. I can't offer it up to you. So maybe that's proof that maybe it needs to be still ongoing. But it's just a long ass webtoon. Like, aren't you guys tired? Aren't you guys tired for clocking in? Aren't you tired? Aren't you tired of spending your coins on this thing for fast? Like, aren't you guys? Emisha, tell me if you're tired. Tell me if you're not tired. Emisha, what's my own business? Next thing, new normal class 8. New normal class 8, like, this seems long. It's long. And I can remember a specific time when this thing should have ended. I remember it's like, why is it so long for? I really do think that this thing could have said, okay, we're done. Okay, you know what I mean? Like, I really do think so. I feel like it's gone on for such a long time and it didn't need to be. I need to do a review on New York Class 8 too. But yeah. Next one, Assassinroomate. I don't know why I overlooked that. It was in my list. Assassinroomate. When they put out a new season of it, I think it was being promoted to me on those banners. I was like, I thought you've finished. I thought this was done. I was a bit confused. I was a bit perplexed. I just think it's gone on for too long, in my opinion. And that's from the little that I've read. Put my hands up. How can I be judging on something that I haven't even finished? Maybe that's the case. And yeah, that kind of closes up my list. Again, it's the author's own prerogative if they want to continue this shit. I say shit in an Nigerian way. If they want to continue their stories, that's completely fine, and that's up to them. Yeah. So make sure to like. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to comment anything you want to comment. Say, Titi, I completely agree with what you're saying. Or no, Titi, like, what the fuck? Who gives you the right? Who gives you I say this shit because your opinions are clearly wrong? Go watch my other stuff, my playlist, everything else. Yes. And yeah, bye.